Hey guys, so we made it. We made it. 1,000 subscribers. Yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy. Some of my friends are having a laugh, saying, "Oh, I just took you so long and only 1,000," but that's ridiculous. Thousand subscribers for me, at least. It's crazy. Um, so on Twitter, I announced that I'm close to 1,000 subscribers, and to ask some questions. So I tried to answer them all, but I wanted to start from this kind of recording from PlayStation 4 because one of the questions was if I could give an overview of my trophies. So maybe let's go to the bottom. Boom. So yeah, funny enough, Sacred 2 was not the first game. Actually, my first game was Wipeout HD, and yeah, it's a tough game. At that time, I wasn't even like trophies were not in my mind at all. So yeah, I didn't have PlayStation 2. I uh, I bought PlayStation 3, but I bought the 6 gigabyte version that was backtrack compatible. So I play some PlayStation 2 games, but not that many. I play some. My friend on PlayStation 2, so I played some on his PlayStation. But anyway, then I played. Yeah, I got Street Fighter. Actually, before that, I think I got Assassin's Creed 2. But when I played it first, I wasn't even thinking about trophies at all. I played it for a bit, and then there was a Street Fighter. Of course, that's ridiculously hard uh, platinum. So I wasn't even this one. Um, Someone asked me actually as well one time in comments if I'm gonna platinum this, but I didn't enjoy this game, and I actually played through the whole game, and I only got 4 trophies after finishing the whole game, so that was ridiculous. But anyway, so what happened was that I played Assassin's Creed. I platinum it. It was hard platinum actually because there was no tracking for the feathers, if I remember completely. So I had this map printed and I was just marking it every time I got it. And then I bought this God of War collection. There were 3 games on it on the PlayStation 3, and I finished that. And then I got Demon Souls. I heard it's awesome game. It's hard. I wanted to try it. So this is actually an American version, which I remember I asked my colleague from Canada. He bought it in Canada and he sent it to me, and I played it and I got platinum. And I remember I was so crazy. I got platinum in Demon Souls. Um, I said to my friend that, hey man, I just crazy thing. I platinum Demon Souls, and he said this thing. I think it's from the song, but he says, "Ooh, you got platinum. That's nice. Now let me see you do the same thing twice." So when he said that, I got the EU version of Demon Souls and I platinum again. So that's kind of funny story. So yeah, Borderlands. So as you can see, I was playing some games, mostly RPGs. Yeah, that was nice. Not really known game, but yeah. And then Dragon Age 2. I didn't enjoy that game that much. I played Dragon Age Origins on PC, so yeah, but I platinum it. I was already in that mindset for trophies. So whatever I was playing, as you can see, I was just going for platinum. Mass Effect, of course, awesome games. Kingdom of Amalur, that was actually an easy platinum. Dragon Dogma as well. So when I was playing Dragon Dogma, that actually was the first time I was thinking about recording something. So the oldest videos you can find on my channel are for Final Fantasy 13, which I recorded with my hand camera, just pointing at the TV. no voice, no nothing. Just I was putting. Then Dragon Dogma, I think one of the guys at work, shout out to Brian actually, so because we are friends all the time, and he's big into recording, and sometimes I try equipment from him before I buy my own. So yeah, when I was playing Dragon Dogma, I got that was Hoppage, the first one. So I recorded some videos just to try it, and yeah, XCOM, that was a nice one. I really love this game. I cannot wait for XCOM 2. It's coming out next week, so I'm definitely getting that. So Dragon Age Origins was the first one when I really kind of got my own equipment. So I started on, I think Brian back then on Hoppage 2, and I started recording on his equipment, and uh, yeah, just I don't know if probably it wasn't middle, but somewhere maybe one third of the game or something like that. I bought my own equipment and I started recording. So yeah, that was great. So from that point, yeah, all those games you can find them on my channel. So all of those. Well, Diablo 3 is not there, and Dead Nation, but those games I was just playing in between whenever I couldn't record. I was playing. I think that was the time when my daughter was born or something like that. So I remember I couldn't record all the time because of her crying and everything. So those were the games I was just playing and not recording, getting platinums. Um, Same for Skyrim. I didn't record Skyrim, but no, I know what it was. I was playing Skyrim before I started recording, and it was just I never got a platinum. So those two games, Prince of Persia and Skyrim, I platinum them later. Then yeah, Burnout Paradise, the same thing. I had like half of the trophies, and I just went for platinum later on. But rest of the games, as you can see, Fallout, another one, had some trophies, and then I got them. So I got the platinum later, so I didn't want to record from like a half of the story. So, but yeah, all those you can see. Ooh, Star Ocean, that's a tough one. So yeah, it's a just long platinum. And believe it or not, from time to time I play it. Same situation, wherever I'm, for example, sick and I cannot record, or there is some situation in the house that I cannot record. We have guests, or my daughter is playing outside. I sometimes play and trying to grind through some of the battle trophies to get the trophies towards platinum. Yeah, so we're getting close. So as you can see at the moment, I'm playing those two games. This was such a good platinum. I hope they will release Divinity 2 on console. At the moment, they're not saying, I think, anything about consoles. They're just focusing on releasing this on PC. But it was same with XCOM 2 actually. They were saying that, oh yeah, we are going to just release it for PC because we want the mods to work and whatever. But the pressure from fans, and they're releasing XCOM. So I hope it's gonna be the same for Divinity 2, because I definitely gonna play it and get the platinum if it's released on a console. So now we playing those two games, yeah, Far Cry, please, PlayStation 3 and Rebel Galaxy. They should be easy enough trophies, but I need to kind of do something towards, like put some time and get them faster, because I know when I will get XCOM 2, I will be putting a lot of time. Like I love XCOM. That was actually my first game. XCOM Enemy Unknown was the first game I bought on a PC, and I played it for just forever. The hours I spent on that game are just countless. So yeah, so basically that's it. Yeah, okay, so I guess that's it. That's the overview of my platinums. As you can see in here, I have 54, level 18, whatever it means, 90% to 2,753 trophies. Sounds huge. So I'm gonna switch to my hand camera and answer some more questions that I got in the comments and on the Twitter. So guys, yeah, I see you when I see you. All right, guys. So another question I was getting asked is what is my setup? So it's nothing fancy. As you can see, I just use the laptop to record. Really, really. Maybe you can see it right now. I hope so. Just simple headset for recording, but I think the sound is pretty good. And you have other media here, live gamer portable to record. As you can see, I record in my living room. So this is place dedicated to my daughter. So I'm just surrounded by toys, and yeah, I just use this crappy chair. Yeah, so that's basically it. Nothing to it. As you can see, just in here, I have PlayStation 4 in here that I currently play mostly on, and here it's old PlayStation 3 that I use sometimes. Currently, I'm trying to platinum Far Cry 3 on it. So yeah, that's it. Nothing fancy. Nothing fancy, just simple equipment. Well, other media I bought it when it was released, so I think that's the most expensive part. Well, not counting the laptop, of course, but yeah, that was it, and it's a great device. I'm really happy they're releasing this Live Gamer Portable 2. I hope it's gonna be something good. It's apparently it will allow to record 1080p 60 frames per second and PC free, so meaning that the device is so strong you can use crappy laptop for it as well. All right, guys, so I'm gonna cut in here because I want to answer some more questions, and I need to set it up on a tripod and try to make it that I'm in focus. So I'll see you in a sec. Alright guys, so we are back. Hopefully I'm in focus. So let's go to some other questions that people have. I remember one of the funniest questions I got is, where is it? Are you using a guidebook or you know it all? It was from Mr. George 1143. So no, I don't know it all. Basically, and I don't use a guide in a sense. How I do it actually is using the PlayStationTrophies.org forum, which is Trophy Hunters forum, and usually there are guides there. But what I do is I usually don't want to spoil a game for myself too much, so I check the guide and I see if there are missable trophies, right? And then I'm just gonna write down why it's missable, right? If I need to do it at a certain time or whatever the circumstances are for getting it. Or like, for example, if I pass some story point, sometimes it's not possible to get it, so I'll write it down. And so I'll make a list of missable trophies and I just track them. When I will get them, then any other trophy usually it is possible to obtain it later on in the game, usually even if you finish the story. So that's how I go about it. And that goes to another question that Hitman3617 had, is how do you track the trophies? So basically what I do when I get those missable trophies from that forum, I basically just just put them in a Word document basically, and I print it out, and I have a printed page that I keep next to me, and that's how I do it. Like when I will achieve a trophy, I will just stick it on a page, and that's it. For Witcher 3, actually, it was hard to track all the Gwent card. It was just so many of them. I print them out, but then it was just so many of them. But someone on the forum mentioned that there was an app basically to track it, and for that game I was actually using an app. It was very easy. Whenever you got a card, you were going there and you were ticking it, and that was it. It was telling you as well at the bottom, I think, that you have this many card out of this many as well. So that was great. But I didn't use any kind of app for anything else. It's usually just the printed version. Let's go further. So William Cressin asked actually was what was the hardest platinum you got. So he asked two questions, but let's stop on this one. What was the hardest platinum I got? There's actually a lot of platinums that I have that I consider hard, but I didn't find them hard. Like if you go to my PSN trophies page, I think the hardest platinum, it says it's XCOM Enemy Unknown, but I really don't consider it hard. It wasn't hard at all. It's just a lot of people don't have it because you had to finish the game starting from every continent, I think it was. Yes, exactly, that was it. So you had to start the game on there were 5 continents there available, and you had to start from each and finish the game. So it's just very lengthy to get it, time consuming basically, so that's why that many people don't have it. And as well, I think XCOM was given for free on PSN, so a lot of people have it. So out of nothing, this is considered hardest platinum because it's just record so many people having the game but not actually getting platinum in it, because it's just so time consuming. So I think that was the hardest I got. The hardest I didn't get would be the Star Ocean. Oh man, I'm playing this game for such a long time. Funny enough, I'm still doing it. As I said previously, it's just, I think if you want to just play through the game straight, it's 400 hours to get to the platinum. It's just, yeah, that I would consider this, even though it's not that hard to get some of the trophies, I would find it the hardest because when you go for some of the bosses, it's just you need to, let's say, spend 3 to 4 hours to get to the boss, and then if you don't manage to kill the boss, which happened to me, or the console frozen, then it's just, yeah, it's just, well, when the console freezes, I'm mad as hell, but if the boss kills me, then it's my fault, so I cannot say anything bad about it. So I would consider those two. I have trophies like Demon Souls, Dark Souls, all those. I really don't consider them hard. Demon Souls, yeah, it's just as well. It's just a bit of grind. But that's all it is. But it's not hard. It's not hard. And the second part of the question was, will you play Final Fantasy 15 and Final Fantasy 12 Remastered? So Final Fantasy 12 Remastered, 100%. I'm gonna play this. I played it on PlayStation 3. That's the Final Fantasy game I didn't finish. I was very close to finish and I didn't because my, at that time, PlayStation 3 console broken. Broke, I should say, and yeah, it was bit of time since until I got a new PlayStation 3, and then no, yeah, exactly. I remember now. I had the 60 gigabyte version of PlayStation 3, which was allowing me to play PlayStation 2 games. And I almost finished it, then my PlayStation 3 broke, and then I had to buy the 60 gig, was not available anymore, and the PlayStation 3 I got was not backward compatible, and I just couldn't play the game. But I really love the game, and 100% I'm gonna play it. If it goes to Final Fantasy 15, the demo, I was not a fan, but I have to say, after I watched the what was it, the movie The Kingsglaive, I kind of got hyped for it, and then I watched, there was, I don't know where the video was shown, but on YouTube you can check. I think there is like a first hour or first 90 minutes of the game, and it actually there is a after credit scene in the movie, and that's actually a start for the game. It's actually the same scene after the credits in the movie and when the game starts. So it kind of looks good. I think it might be a good game, and I think actually I'm gonna play it. I don't know if I'm gonna start straight away when it's released. That's one thing. I might just hold on for week, two, maybe few weeks, and see what reviews it's getting. Maybe check it on the Twitch, someone playing, and if I like it, I'm gonna play it. The only thing is, if it goes to Final Fantasy 15 and Final Fantasy 12 remastered, the problem is with Square Enix is that they copyright their content, and giving the copyright strikes on YouTube when you use the cutscenes. So the problem with those playthroughs might be that I need to either remove the cutscenes from the videos. Yeah, that might be it, because with Final Fantasy Versus 13, that was the case, that that even 2 years after I uploaded them, some of the videos were getting copyright strikes, and it's not even copyright claims when they just claim the money. It's just proper strike for your channel. So I definitely don't want to risk it. And for those videos for Final Fantasy Versus 13, or I think it was no, it was the Lightning Returns. That was it. So after 2 years I was getting copyright strikes, so I had to remove the videos. Funny enough, I couldn't download the videos. After it gets the strike, it's not possible to download, even it's my own video. So I had to find some means of ripping it from YouTube, even though it's my video, and then removing the cutscene and then re-uploading. So we'll see how it goes with Final Fantasy 15 and 12. So yeah, I think that was all of the questions I got. It wasn't many. I was pretty late with I was pretty late with that post on Twitter, so that's okay. If you have more questions, hit me in the comments, or on Twitter. I will write replies. That's not a problem. If I see it, sometimes I don't know why it happens. I don't see them, and then from time to time, but it's not very often, I check the community page on YouTube, and then I see comments and messages from people 2 weeks back, 3 weeks back, asking me some questions. So I answered them then, but for some reason they don't show up in my feed at the time the question is asked. So sorry about that. And yeah, once again, guys, I have to say thank you. Thank you for following me. I'm getting a lot of crazy good comments, a lot of people saying that even they're not subscribing, but they're telling me that, oh, thank you, I was watching your video for a particular game, and if not you, I would never get platinum, and you know, that's really awesome. That's why I'm doing it. And yeah, 1,000 subscribers, holy shit, guys. I remember when I was doing a video for 200 subscribers, and I was just mind blown. 200 people, so when I was imagining it, how many people will be in front of me, there was so many, and now 1,000, it's just mind blowing again. So yeah, guys, again, thanks very much. I'm celebrating, so I have a whiskey and coke here. But yeah, like I said, it's whiskey and coke, so don't tell my trainer. And Arthur, if you're watching it, sorry about that. I'll do 20 more burpees next time I see you. So cheers. And guys, if you have any suggestions or any more questions, hit me on Twitter or in the comments, and I'll try to consider. As I said before, I don't have that much time between my job, my trainings, my family to record, but I'm really trying to record every day to bring the content. And yeah, if there's some worth playing, most I like you notice I'm mostly playing RPG games. Yeah, let me know, and I'll see what I can do. So again, guys, thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next Let's Platinum.